Welcome to Investment Discovery. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to start investing in both Canadian and American stock market, including how to practice trading without any real money. First, you need a brokerage account. It is a financial account that offers you access to a range of different investments, including stocks, bonds, ETFs, options, and mutual funds. A stock, it is an investment in a specific company like Apple and Google. ETF is a basket of securities that can track an underlying index and has a low management fee. For example, ETFs ZEB contain financial institutions and banks in Canada, and XLF for American banks. ETFs are similar in many ways to mutual funds, except that ETFs are bought and sold throughout the day like normal stocks. Mutual fund is a type of fund in which a professional manager invests that money in stocks, bonds, or other assets. Unlike single stocks, it can be traded once at the end of the day, and typically it has an annual management fee of 1 to 2% of the total assets. It really worth it if you don't have the time to manage your portfolio or you don't have the experience. A bond is a loan you make to a company or government that they pay you back with interest. Bonds are fixed income investments. And fixed incomes such as GIC in Canada or CD in the United States that has guaranteed return and can guarantee your initial investment up to $100,000 or even more, so contact your bank. An option is a contract to buy or sell a stock at a set price by a set date. They are very risky and quite complicated. I forbid you from trading them if you're new to the stock market. Here are some of the available investment account types for Canadian American residents. In Canada, cash accounts in Canadian currency, also known as personal investment account, are taxable accounts. For simplicity, this account is what we will focus in this video. You also have access to tax-free saving accounts and registered retirement saving plans, which you can buy your stocks in those accounts if you want to. In US, you have access to the similar accounts, cash account in USD, Roth IRA, and traditional IRA. Some brokers support dual currency or single currency settlement. Using accounts with multiple currencies, when you are trading US-based securities, for example, you can settle in US dollars to avoid the cost and inconvenience of exchanging the currency to Canadian dollars. Otherwise, you have to pay 1 to 2% exchange fee every time you buy or sell stocks with a different currency. For example, the broker Wealthsimple does not support US dollars transactions and will charge you those fees on your behalf. In order to open a brokerage account, complete an online application, including the Form W8-BEN for Canadian residents. Agree on the terms of each stock exchange, like NASDAQ, TSX, because some brokers won't allow you to trade on that specific stock exchange until you approve each one individually. If you're a new investor, I highly recommend to focus on a broker with features such as low trading fees and instant transfer of money. Otherwise, when you find a good buying opportunity, it can take up to a week to transfer money to your investment account. For example, the broker Robinhood requires 5 business days to clear your deposits unless you are a gold member. For beginners, opening investment accounts with your existing bank is the fastest and the simplest solution. Here are a few best online brokers through your banking services. In Canada, RBC Direct Investing, TD Direct Investing, Scotia iTrade, and in the United States, Chase U Invest Trade, Merrill Edge, and Charles Schwab. They allow you to instantly transfer funds between your accounts. However, they might have a slightly higher fees, but a lot better customer service. Another advantage of going with banks is that you can opt in so your investments are visible to the bank's employees, and therefore you don't have to provide a printout of your investments if you need to apply for a loan or mortgage. And here are a few other online platforms: TD Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, Fidelity Investments, Robinhood, and Quest Trade in Canada. Some of them, like Thinkorswim from TD Ameritrade, have more complex tools, have subscriptions-based features, and therefore can be a lot more expensive. Many brokers allow you to open a practice account, which allows you to trade during market hours without using real money and experience with up to $100,000 virtual money. For example, Royal Bank of Canada customers can easily and directly open an investment practice account through their online banking. The same way, USTD Ameritrade customers can sign up for paper money, which is the same practice account. Therefore, you can trade stocks and ETFs with virtual money and watch it for days to grow and learn how brokerage's tools work before risking your actual real money. The easiest way to start is checking the website of your existing bank first. Let's buy our first stock. Let's go to the lookup. Based on your own prior research, you should know what you want to buy. I'm gonna search for Walmart and verify its symbol. For action, I choose buy. For quantity, you can use the calculator. I set my budget to $1,000 here, which means 6 shares. Then choose an order type. Since we are buying, we just focus on market order and limit. Market order is to buy or sell a stock at the market's best available current price when you want an immediate execution. A limit order is an order to buy or sell a stock with a restriction on the maximum price to be paid or received. I personally never use market order. I don't like surprises or spending over my budget. I always use limit order with a price very close to the current market price. If you become greedy and choose a very low price limit, your order may not be executed during the entire day. Go ahead and pick a fair limit price between bid and ask price. The bid represents the highest price someone is willing to pay for a share. The ask is the lowest price someone is willing to sell a share. Since we don't have the monthly paid subscription for real-time streaming level 1 quotes in Schwab's account, we have to manually refresh the stock quotes. And then pick if the order should be fulfilled during the current business day only or until you cancel it. I'll pick day only since your limit price might be very different the next day. Review order and confirm, and then verify it by checking your status. Remember, for most stock trades, settlement happens 2 business days after the day the order executes. And a warning, it's a settlement violation if you try to trade a stock with unsettled funds within that 2 days period. For Canadian investors, I really like RBC Direct Investing because they provide streaming of level 1 and level 2 quotes for free to all their clients, in which level 2 streams top 10 bid and ask prices in real time. And finally, a few recommendations to first-time investors. Start with a practice account or very small amount of money, maybe $1,000 max. You need to learn, adjust, and grow. You must prepare yourself emotionally for volatility because the stock market is volatile and it is normal. Therefore, it's going to take a few months to get used to it and stop panic selling. It might be a lot better for you to start with a diversified ETF that tracks an index such as S&P 500 index in US. For example, SPY, IVV, VOO, and a lot more. I personally have been holding a small amount of IVV for the last 2 years in one of my retirement accounts. Here you can see that I had a pretty good 27% return since then by just buying and holding and doing nothing else. I made a whole video on historical annual return of S&P 500 in the past 90 years. Please make sure to subscribe and watch that video. The same way, as a new investor, do not start investing with penny stocks, overhyped or overvalued stocks, or even options. Don't confuse long-term investing with day trading. Don't watch a day trader on social media and then say, let me try that, it's just $1,000. If that first stock pick performs poorly, you will be disappointed and you will go ahead and give up investing completely. And always do your own research before buying anything. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment any questions that you might have.